So polymorphism is something called as many forms. So this is a concept in Java where a user is able to use a method in multiple forms. So as we are already aware, there are two concepts of polymorphism, that is method overloading and method overriding. So the reason why I have stated these two concepts is because they are linked with the concepts of a compile time polymorphism and a runtime polymorphism. So what is a compile time polymorphism? So in a particular class, when we have multiple methods of the same name, but they might have different return types or arguments that are passed. So in that case, when an object of this class is created and a method is called, so during compilation, the method that matches to the identity of the method declared in the earlier class would be called upon. To give an example, we have a class C1 and there are two methods. So the first method is public static int m1 passing two integers, int n1, int n2, and there's another method called as public double m1 passing two variables double a1 and double a2. Now the method names of both these methods are the same, that is m1, but one has a return type of an integer and having the input arguments as integers again. The second has a return type of double, having the input arguments as double again. So when we are creating an object of this class and calling method m1 and passing the values as 2 and 3, which are an integer value, in that case the method m1 that is having an integer return type and the integer arguments that are being passed into it will be called upon during compilation. And when we are calling the method m1 having the values 2.0 and 3.0, that means double type of values are being passed as an input argument for this method. In that case, the other method that has a double type of return type and a double type of argument that are passed into it will be called upon. So this is something called as a compile time polymorphism. In a runtime polymorphism is something that is defined in a method overriding concept. Now in such a case, there are two classes, right? A parent class and a child class. So there is a method m1 that is called upon in a parent class, and the child class which inherits a property of the parent class has another method having the same name, the same return type and exact same signature but a different implementation. So when we are creating the object of this child class and calling this particular method, in that case at runtime the Java would implement the method of the child class rather than the parent class. So this is runtime polymorphism.